Okay, English proverbs. Let's learn some English proverbs. We're starting right now. But if this is your first time to the channel, hit the subscribe button below and press the bell notification next to it. If you want to expand your vocabulary, increase your confidence and speak like a native Englishman, let's get started. So, let's get started, shall we? Whoops. Let's get the pen. So, a bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Something you have already, is worth more than something you hope to have. A bird in your hand, or a pen in your hand, or money in your hand is worth two in the future. Having it now is better than the hope of having it. No matter how strong that hope is. Absence makes the heart grow fonder. Oh, not seeing someone. Not seeing someone long enough, that absence, that time away, makes you want them more. Makes the heart grow fonder of them. Yeah. Actions speak louder than words. Actions are louder than words. What you do is more impactful than what you say. Your actions are more important than your words. People will look at your actions and judge you on them more than what you say. A fool and his money are soon parted. So a fool and his money are soon parted because the fool doesn't know how to manage money. Doesn't know what he's doing with money. So he'll spend it. He'll spend it or he'll lose it. Or a con man will steal it from him. Not good. Doesn't know what he's doing with money. So someone will find ways of separating him or making it parted from his money and himself. Doesn't know what he's doing. He'll lose it eventually. But the fool has to learn from the experience and become wiser. That's important. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. The long road ahead, the long journey ahead, begins with a single step forward. Begins with a single step. It may be 1,000 miles. 1,000 miles. But it begins with one single step. No matter how big the thing you're working on, you start small. You start somewhere. The YouTube channel. Done loads of videos. I had to start small, start somewhere. A single video. Get going. Get going. All good things come to an end. Nothing really lasts forever. All things come to an end. Everything breaks down and deteriorates. Biologically speaking, scientifically speaking, everything will break down. Everything you see here will be gone one day in the future. A long time in the future. And all roads lead to Rome. Meaning that there are multiple ways, multiple paths to take to get to the destination. You want to get to London, there's different ways of getting there. You want to get to America, different ways of getting there, but they all lead to the same place. In this case, Rome. Different ways to get there. Let's look at some more. Let's look at some more proverbs. So let's look at some more. Let's keep going. Always put your best foot forward. Always do the best you can. Always put your best effort, the most energy and effort into something. Not half-arsed, not lazily, but your best effort into something you do. The best foot forward. Yes. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. The doctor away. Quite a famous one, really. Eating healthy, apple in this case, is very good for keeping away medicine, keeping away the doctor, maintaining good health. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Eat healthily and no real problems with health. Quite useful. Ooh, this one's interesting. An idle brain is the devil's workshop. You could also say, that the devil makes work of idle hands. Meaning that when someone is idle, there's nothing to do, bored, nothing to do, he will find things to do that are not really productive, not really criminal-esque or nefarious, inadvertently. The devil, bad things. He'll find bad things to do with his time. Not very good. If someone unemployed, for example, for a prolonged period of time, it might turn to a life of crime, for example. A picture is worth 1,000 words. Oh, interesting that is. 1,000 words. So, to show someone something, to show a picture, is much better way of communicating your idea as opposed to talking about it. A picture of something as opposed to talking. Because we can see and we can read, understand more in a picture than we can by saying one word at a time. As fit as a fiddle. As fit as a fiddle. It's like a fiddle, like a little small violin. To be healthy, to be strong. As fit as a fiddle. I am as fit as a fiddle. Yeah. Are you as fit as a fiddle? I don't know. A ship in the harbour is safe, but that is not what a ship is for. So you can do stuff that expands your comfort zone, which is great, that's what you want to do, but you can't stay in your comfort zone. A ship can stay in the harbour, and nothing will happen to it, no danger, no adventure, no fortune, but that's not what a ship is for, is it? No, 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 no. He has to go out in the world, expand that comfort zone, travel, journey, destination, adventure. That is what a ship is for. What are you for? Are you a ship in the harbour, or are you going out in the world? As you sow, so shall you reap. So your actions, good or bad, will give you results. If you do good stuff in the world, you'll get good stuff back. You do bad stuff in the world, you might get bad stuff back. What you sow into the world, into the field, into society, what you give, so shall you reap. You will get back. Interesting. Beggars can't be choosers. So when you want something, you're begging for it. Please, 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 please. You can't be picky. Please, I need food, but I'll have that food over there, please. That one. Not these. I'll have that one. You can't be picky. You have to accept what you're given, because it's the only thing that's available to you. But I'm hungry, hungry, hungry. Please, food, food, food. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want that one. But you can't, mate. You're hungry. Here's some food. Fair enough. I'm so hungry. I'll accept it. You can't be picky. You can't be too. You can't make your own decision when you're desperate for something. Yeah. Cool. Let's look at some more. Alright. Let's look at some more, shall we? Better late than never. It's better to be late to something, late to a party, late to an appointment, late to upload something, late to create something, than to never do something. It's better to be late to start something or go somewhere than to never go there at all. Oh, yeah. Birds of a feather flock together. So people that are like one another, they will stick to one another, they'll stay together. Birds of a feather will flock together. You are like your friends, so you will associate with people just like him, just like them, more people like them. You will stay together with people you're familiar with. Call a spade a spade. A spade for digging a hole. You got to call a spade a spade. You got to be realistic in what you're talking about. Call a pen a pen. You could say. Don't go around beating the bush. What it is. Oh, it's a defibrillating ink device. No. It's a pen. This is a board for distributing ink on. It's a whiteboard. Call it what it is. Be down to earth and realistic. Call a spade a spade. A duck a duck. A whiteboard a whiteboard. Glasses are glasses. Hair, hair. Suspenders, suspenders. Door, a door. Yeah. Be more assertive in what it is. Don't mess around with it. Clothes don't make the man. A man's outward appearance does not determine his personality, his mind, his attitude, what he says, what he does. Clothes just the outward appearance. Curiosity killed the cat. Being too curious can be detrimental. Can not be good for you. Being too curious, being too inquisitive. Like, what's this? What's that? What's this? What's this? Can be not good if you're too curious. Could lead you into trouble. You're going to end up asking the wrong questions to the wrong people. Don't bite off more than you can chew. That's an important one to remember. When you're taking on something, an obstacle, a challenge, or a goal, or a mission, don't take on too much at once, where it's far too much to handle. This video was a bit too much to chew. 50 or so ideas, and it's like that's gonna take ages to get through, but we'll get through it. Ugh. So just bite off, not too much, just enough. Don't take on more than you can't handle. Take on the right amount that you can handle. Yeah. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. So if someone is feeding you, someone's giving you money, food, don't bite it. Don't be aggressive or vicious to the person that's feeding you. Don't badmouth the people that are helping you pay the bill, so to speak. They're helping you, so why should you go against them? Not a good move, is it? Not a very good move. Don't cast pearls before swine. Swine being pigs. Don't give valuable things to people that don't care about it. Don't cast your pearls among the pigs. The pigs will just eat the pearls, and they won't care, and they won't listen, and they'll want more just so they can eat them again. So be careful who you spend your time with, who you talk to, what you say to people, because if it's the wrong people, they'll go in one ear and out the other. They will not care. They won't listen. They won't pay attention. They won't mean anything to them. Don't cast your pearls, valuable things, among swine, people that aren't going to appreciate what you're talking about. Quite important, that is. Something I've generally learnt over the past few years as well. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Don't put all your valuable things, whether investments or money or other things that you value, in a single place. Because if something happens to the basket, all the eggs are gone. Have them spread out. So if one thing happens to the basket, all the other things are unaffected. It's just a way of making your life a little less risky when there's things everywhere as opposed to in a single place. Don't judge a book by its cover. And this kind of goes in with this one here in a way. This one says, don't judge a person on their outward appearance. But then again, bear in mind that the outward appearance does not make the man, does not make the person. Don't judge someone on what you see. Because what's in here could be completely different from what you see out here. And that disparity, that difference is huge. Don't judge a book by its cover. Don't judge an actual book, by its front cover, because the contents of a person could be completely different from the outward appearance. That's very important to understand. Don't kill the goose that lays the golden eggs. You got something happening, a goose laying golden eggs for you. It's profitable, it's making money. Don't kill the goose. Just take the eggs and sell the eggs. Keep the goose alive. Like, for example, if something's making money for you, keep going. Make more goose, make more geese. But don't kill the geese. Make more of them so that it creates more golden eggs for you. Exactly. Don't destroy the thing that's making you money. Make more of them and just take the money from it. don't destroy it. Don't shut it down. Don't delete it. Don't destroy it. Don't sell it. If it's making you money, keep going with it. Keep going with it. Exactly. Exactly, yeah. Cool. Let's look at some more. Okay, so these are some interesting ones here. The early bird catches the worm. Oh, that's a very nice one, that is. So essentially, being early at something, being the first, whether it's early in the race or early in the day, you catch the worm. The bird catches the worm. Being early, you get the reward. Being first, you get the reward. By getting started now, rather than later on, you get the reward sooner. You get it, you get it, you get it. Yeah. You just get it. Yeah. Easy come, easy go. What you get easy, you lose easily. What you really, 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 really work for takes energy and effort. Whoo! And you get it. It was very hard to get. You appreciate it more. You don't let go of it as easily. But what came to you easily, yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, you take it for granted. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, whatever. Fortune favours the brave. Fortune favours the brave. The brave, striving onwards and upwards, aspiring to create, achieve, and want and desire, and to build, and daring, tenacity. Fortune favours the brave. Go in one ear and out the other. So you tell someone something, don't do this, don't do that, don't do this. It goes in one ear, they hear it, but it goes out the other. They hear it, they don't take any heed. They hear it, doesn't go here, goes in here, whoop, and out there, whoo. So they're not listening, they're not paying attention, they're not taking heed to what you're saying to them. They in one ear and out the other. In one ear, out the other. Oh, I didn't know what you said. I didn't know that. I wasn't paying attention. I didn't know. I didn't learn. Oh, I didn't know what you were on about that. They're not listening. It's no use crying over spilt milk. Some milk gets spilt, don't cry over it. It happened. Don't worry about it. Past is past. Move on. Move on. It happened. Get over it and move on. It's only the tip of the iceberg. The tip of the iceberg. In the ocean, an iceberg, a big block of ice in the ocean. What you see on the surface may be this, but what's below the ocean is probably that. So what you see is only the tip, the top of the problem, only a small part of the bigger picture, the small part of the bigger problem, the small part of the bigger reward, or a small part of the bigger thing. And you only see a small part, but there's so much more to it. The tip, the very tip of the iceberg. Yeah. Kill two birds with one stone. You've got two birds flying around. You've got one stone. To be really productive in what you're working on. So if you do this one thing, you can achieve two things. For one stone, you get two birds. That's really good ROI, but that's a really good return, really productive, as opposed to saying two stones or 4 stones. Now you're messing around, but one stone, awesome stuff, very good stuff. Learn to walk before you can run. So you need to learn how to walk first. Take the baby steps, simple things first. How to walk before you can learn how to run. Because when you learn how to walk, you master your skills first. You can get the basics, the fundamentals mastered, and then move on to more complicated things like running, skipping, jumping, whatever else, leaping. Oh. Do the simple stuff first, then move on to the hard things afterwards. Like a fish out of water. You're unfamiliar. You're not sure. It's out of your comfort zone. Where are you? What is this? What is that? What do I do? Okay, when a fish is out of water, out of the ocean, out of the river, it struggles, it suffers. it really doesn't know. It struggles a lot. It's flapping around. It wants to get back in the water. It wants to get back into the thing that's familiar to it. Like you, if you're out of the water, you're in somewhere new. Where are you? What's this? What are you doing? It's all new, an experience. You want to go back to where you came, but you know you have to expand that comfort zone. Remember, fortune favours the brave. You can't go back in the water. No, no, no. You have to be tenacious. Move onwards and upwards. Be brave. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Don't be static. Keep moving. Even if it's baby steps. Keep moving. Always keep moving. Never stay still. Always keep moving and striving and pushing. Onwards and upwards. Keep going, keep going. Don't be idle. Don't be idle, keep going. Yeah. Necessity is the mother of invention. So when you really need something, you'll figure out ways, creative ways of achieving it. When you really need something, you'll figure out ways of being creative in order to get it. You need some air conditioning, you'll figure out you'll build your own air conditioner. You need some water, you'll figure out a way of creating water, creating clean water. You're creative enough to do these things, yeah. When you have a strong need, when that need is stronger, well, when it's strongest of anything else, stronger than your fear, your anxiety, your doubt, your insecurity, when that need is stronger, then you will get it. Then you will start to do something. So out of necessity, you will create and do things and achieve things. Never put off until tomorrow what you can do today. I like this one a lot. If you can do something now, do it now, then don't do it now, don't do it tomorrow. Because if you can do it now, then you can achieve and create more in the long term. You know, don't be like, oh, I'll do it next week, I'll do it tomorrow. No, no, no. Do it now. Do it now, so tomorrow, you've done it, you're more relaxed about it. Do it now, not tomorrow. Now. Yeah. The pen is mightier than the sword. The pen can achieve a lot more than the sword. War, peace, art, creativity, books. You can, and the keyboard arguably, you can create a lot more with a pen or a keyboard than you can with the sword. You can create this YouTube channel, books, you can publish books, you can create amazing things with the pen, and I guess by logical extension the keyboard, but you can create a lot of things with this as opposed to the sword. You can be a lot more creative with these things than you can be destructive with other things out there. So, how cool is that? Let's keep going. Let's look at some more. Alright, let's look at some more. So, Rome wasn't built in a day. Things take time to build. Things don't magically appear one day out of nowhere. These grand things just appear. Rome, in all its glory, was not built in a day. It took a long time to build up. And worthwhile things take a long time to build up. They're not created in a single day. Slow and steady wins the race. Slow but consistent and reliable growth is better than sporadic, parabolic, crazy, all over the place, eccentric movement and direction and energy, but consistent. Consistent, linear growth that's predictable and you can forecast it is better. The harder you work, the luckier you get. Kind of goes in with the first one here, or the second one. The harder you work at something, the more you push and create and do and work on something, the luckier you'll get. The more you create, the more you push, the luckier you'll get. The harder you work, the luckier you'll get. Very nice. Quite self-explanatory. The harder you work at something, over a long period of time, more consistent, and being consistent, the luckier you'll get. The luckier, maybe in fortune, or appreciation, or affection. The road to hell is paved with good intentions. So, inadvertently, good intentions. I want the best for you. I want the best for you. I want the best for you. Inadvertently lead to bad situations, bad results, bad outcomes. Inadvertently. Happens. It's an interesting thing about life. The show must go on. No matter what happens, no matter how screwed up things are, the show has to continue. Something goes wrong here, then I have to continue. I have to keep pushing, have to keep striving, have to move on and upwards. I have to keep going. When in Rome, do as the Romans do. So when you go somewhere, do as the locals do. When you go somewhere new or foreign, do as the locals do. Don't do as you would do, but do as they would do. More welcoming, more affectionate towards the culture, more understanding. You learn more as well. And they like it when someone makes an effort as well. When you're in Rome, do as the Romans do. When you're in London, do as the Londoners do. When you're in France, do as the French do. And beyond. Yeah. Good, very good diplomacy. Where there's a will, there's a way. When there's a will, there's a desire. When there's a desire to do something and achieve something, there's a way. When you want something, like with the necessity is the mother of all invention. When there's something you want, you will figure out a way. You'll figure out a path. You'll figure out, I do this or I can do that to create what you want, to achieve what you want, to achieve what you desire. While the cat's away, the mice will play. When something's unsupervised, they'll mess around, they'll play about. When the boss is not there, all the workers will be lazier. If they're not supervised, like the cat, if the cat's not there, the mice won't be on their edge. If the cat is there, they'll be on the edge. If the cat's not there, the mice will be relaxed. Yeah, don't worry. Whoo, yeah, relaxed, party. Like in a classroom, if the teacher is not in the classroom, the kids will mess about and play and shout and all the rest. When the teacher is there, they will be on their toes. Yeah. You can catch more flies with honey than with vinegar. Honey is nice and sweet. Nice and sweet. Vinegar is sour and strong. Not what you want. But honey will attract more flies, more people to you than vinegar will. So you can attract more people being kind than as opposed to being sour and vicious and vile. You can't have your cake and eat it too. If you have two desires that may or may not conflict, you can't have both. You can have one but not the other, or this one but not that one. There's always some trade-off. You can't have both. You can't necessarily have both, but if you're clever enough, you can have your cake and eat it. But generally, you can't have the cake and eat it too. There's always some trade-off. There's always something to hold. There's always something holding you back. There's always some flaw in the plan. You can't have it and eat it too. You can't make an omelette without breaking eggs. You can't achieve what you want without having to do the hard work. You can't create an omelette, which is food, without cracking some eggs. Yeah, you can't achieve what you want without doing the hard work first. Crack the eggs, get rid of the eggshell, then cook the eggs. Then you get the omelette. Have to do the hard work. You scratch my back, and I'll scratch yours. I'll do something for you if you do something for me. I'll do the video if you click the subscribe button. Interesting. Now, so I'll do something for you. I will scratch your back if you then scratch my back. Okay, how cool is that? Yeah, but if you want to keep learning English and learn other phrases and proverbs and phrasal verbs and expand your comfort zone, expand your vocabulary and speak like a native Englishman, then subscribe to the channel. Press the bell notification below as well, so you never miss a video. But until then, bye for now, and see you soon.